As a young girl, Alexandra played with yarn, building blocks, toys, and Legos. Typical children's play introduced her to the fascinating world of engineering. Alexandra wants to inspire young girls to embrace engineering through play and explore all the facets this field has to offer.
My name is Alexandra Gomez, and I'm here today because I want to inspire other girls and women to consider an interest in engineering. Playing with yarn, building blocks, and other robotic kits has led me to be successful in robotics and engineering in FIRST, or for inspiration and recognition of science and technology. Now, I know what you're thinking. With a title like that, this must be impossible. But it's not. It's actually quite simple. I never would have thought that a young lady such as myself would be on my way to a career in engineering. Here's how I got started. I was at an after-school showcase in Carrollton to watch my friend in a play. When I was there, I glanced over at the tinkering table. When I looked over, I saw all of these amazing creations covered in wires, motors, and building blocks. The creation that caught my eye was a small, interactive water park made up of everything. Luckily, after seeing the creations, I took a chance and I joined the engineering group. The first day I got there, I thought, what did I join? This is impossible. But as time went on, I began programming like a professional. Each class, I came up with at least one new idea. I was even able to create my own reaction game. The following year, I moved on to more advanced engineering. I had to build, program, and design a robot using attachments in order to complete certain challenges. These solutions had to be precise. In May of that year, I joined Girls Engineering Competition Open, or GECCO for short. In this competition, I learned about snap circuits and how they worked. The challenge was to create a product for a girl to keep in her room using snap circuits. We also had to come up with alternative ways to charge this model. My team came up with a sibling alarm. You attach it to the back of your door, and if your sibling opens the door, an alarm would go off. The alternative ways we came up with to charge this model were solar power, wind power, and cranking by hand. We came in first place for our designs on paper. This will help me if I pursue a career in electrical engineering. In the 5th grade, there were only about 10 to 12 girls in the engineering program. Together, we were able to inspire over 100 girls to join the engineering program the following year. Throughout the following year, I competed in many different competitions. This year's theme was contaminated food and how we can stop these contaminations. For the project, my team and I chose farm shrimp. Our solution was to come up with an antibacterial decontaminator made up of water and chamomile stirred together. We also tested our theory that shrimp would become contaminated by being overcrowded, underfed, and not getting their tanks cleaned out. Most of the shrimp died overnight because they fed off of each other and got whatever sickness that shrimp had. It was probably not our smartest idea to bring the shrimp to the following competition because they made the entire auditorium smell bad. We qualified all the way to regionals and won at least one award in each competition. We were also asked to present our project in Boca for a college student competition. A couple months later, we were asked to participate in one last competition in order to show what we had learned and completed throughout the year. One thing that was different about this competition was that they had a 24-hour challenge given to college students in which they had to create a lifeboat that could be easily stored and put together by an average family. I remember while they were explaining this idea, I had a zillion ideas popping through my head. Engineering is all about using your skills and even artistic gifts to create something great. As you can see, you don't have to be a certain age, in a certain grade, or even a certain gender to create something great. All you need is a bit of inspiration, which I hope I've given you all today. I'm very grateful for all the opportunities I have had that have helped me to become a more curious learner. I hope I can continue discovering my growing passion in the world of engineering and problem solving. Just remember, if a boy can do it, a girl can do it just as well. Thank you.